I think we're done at 5. 5 is fine, we'll stop there.
I read that you and the band never talk on tour. Is that true?
Well, we do sometimes, but when we're in the van, there's a kind of a rule that we don't do too much talking. Because I think, apart from anything, you don't have much to talk about because we've all been doing exactly the same things each night, so it's difficult to find something new to say. But you know, we do have conversations. It's not silence constantly. But yeah. No, I mean, it just gets to the point where there's no point in saying anything to them.
Yeah. Because how much time do you spend together while?
I mean, this depends on, you know, whether we have a van or a bus. You know, sometimes in America we have a bus, and in that way you can actually get some private space. But in a van, there's nowhere to go. You know, so if we have long drives, and we're, you know, it's most of the day, and you know, I spend more time with Andy than my girlfriend, which is terrible.
It is kind of.
Yeah, it's a very sad thought, isn't it? Yeah, maybe I should start dating Andy.
And when there's no tour, do you also see each other, or do you try to avoid?
Well, you know, I don't try to, but I live in a different city to the rest of the band, so that makes it. You know, there are other people that you want to catch up with. And it's nice to see them from time to time, but really when you're off tour, it's good to have a break. It makes, because you know you're only going to be a maximum of 2 weeks at home anyway, so you know you want to use that 2 weeks to kind of get away from anything to do with the band and relax. You know.
So it's not like you get sick of each other or anything?
All the time. I mean, my brother's in the band. I've been sick of him since he was born. You know, it's like, so I think. Yeah, you do get sick of them, but there's never been any, you know, time where things have gotten really nasty or ugly. It's all good.
And it helps, of course, that there's some new members.
Yeah, Gordon, you know, it adds a bit of more interest to, you know, a bit of fresh blood, and I think the sound is a lot better than it used to be. You know, we've expanded our sound on the record, and Gordon's done the same for us. You know, with the live show, adding the details and bits and pieces. So yeah, it's great to have him on tour.
Yeah, because you said somewhere that. Let me see. Grant made it noisier, the band, when he joined, and then Billy made it less noisy again.
Maybe slightly, yeah.
And Andy added in some details.
Yeah.
So what is it exactly that Gordon added to that mix?
Well, a little more of the detail. I mean, I think there are many more layers on this new record than there have been on previous albums, and even with Gordon, we're unable to recreate the whole thing, which is maybe a good thing. It's nice to peel things back a little bit. But yeah, I think, you know, music aside, one of the most important things about deciding on a new member is actually, does their personality fit with everyone else's, you know? And I think, you know, we've known Gordon for a little while, and just, you know, known him to be a great, you know, person to be around. So that was the main reason for, really, because musically you can pick anyone. Even though Gordon can do a lot of stuff, it's good to have someone around who you can get along with.
Because where did you know him from already?
He's been in bands for ages, you know, just playing, and you know, he's been doing it since he left school. We knew him from Glasgow. He came along in the van once with us when we were touring with a bigger band, and you know, he just seems to love that life and that way, and he's very natural at it. So we've known him just through the music scene in Glasgow for maybe like 2 years now.
And why was it then now that the time was right for him to join the band?
Well, it was really a decision based on this, you know, the scale of the new album. As a 4-piece, we felt it would be too much of a challenge to recreate a lot of that, you know, that big intense sound with just the 4 of us. So, yeah, and like you say, we were just sick of each other. So it was nice to introduce. I think we're done at 5. 5 is fine. We'll stop there. Like, call a halt. Yeah.
No more after that.
No, it's fine.
You've been getting sick of too many people.
Yeah.